Pop-Up Podcast with Prime Beats 81. Tune in.
Boy, Prime Beats, episode 2 of the Pop-Up Podcast. I'm here with my brother from another, Uncle T, a.k.a. Tabarski. Now, holla at the people.
Hey, how everybody going? How everybody doing? How everybody going? And when I say how everybody going, like, your day got to go one way, left or right, up or down. Just always stay up, man. It's very important to put God first.
That's real, man. And what I want to get into today, man, you just dropped a new book, man. And talk to the people about your book, man. What is the book about?
Actually, there's a title right there. Living with Marfan Syndrome in the Hands of God. And a lot of people might ask a two-part question. How do you live in the hands of God? And what in the world is Marfan Syndrome? Marfan Syndrome is a tissue disorder where the body didn't produce enough protein in the baby stage that causes tearing and stretching of the tissues.
Yeah.
I went through a major surgery. I'm scarred from my neck to my navel, multiple eye surgeries, lung surgeries, everything. But everything is right here in this book about my life, about the condition. I've been to Washington, D.C. With the Marfan Foundation, getting ready to go to a conference in Chicago promoting my book. Again, this is a condition everybody know about, cancer and AIDS and all this other stuff. Marfan Syndrome is kind of like, it's not talked about enough. So go get the book. Go get the book. You can get it reach it on Amazon. Go to Amazon and look up Marfan Syndrome in the Hands of God. It's there.
And as a matter of fact, if you want to get one at Unity Day, man, he'll have a couple of stuff, man, where you can actually sign them. You know what I'm saying? Hard copies, if you're looking for the hard copies, man. And people may know you from the, you know what I'm saying, PSA song with me and that boy, Child of God, man. But tell them more about yourself, who you are outside of Uncle T, outside of PSA, man.
Outside of what y'all see, Uncle T, I am a father of 3, a husband, life coach, and just a vessel for God, man. Like, we got to understand what that really means. I go through things just like everybody else. I'm a human. I go through actually a lot because of this right here. But I'm still strong for my wife, my kids. This condition is really death-defying, man, but I push through it every day. So who I am on this earth is a vessel for God, and a father and a husband, and trying to keep elevating that to a greater level.
Yeah, man, and just with dealing with Marfan Syndrome, I know you say you had an aortic discectomy, man, and yeah. I know you're a walking testimony, a walking miracle, man. Let's what if people never heard that story, let's share it with them, bro.
So actually, 2016, I had an aortic dissection. I'm getting ready to get in my bed. Actually, if I had got in that bed, it would have been the end of my life. It would have been not me on this video. But yeah, so I was having really, really bad body pains, whole torso. Told my wife it's time to call the ambulance, and when they called the ambulance, whatever they got there, made it from my house, which is in Middleburg, Florida, to the Mayo Clinic, which is out in Jax Beach area, with a ruptured aortic valve. A rupture means it's torn, blood coming out my body, going into my body, so to say. And I made it there, still in time to go under surgery. An amazing thing was, to make it shorter here, it takes a while to tell my story, but it's in the book. What's amazing about it, one of the major surgeons was supposed to retire a week before my surgery. He ended up staying on. I was his last surgery and he retired. But he was the one that actually basically saved my life. The reason why I say he was the only one, there was multiple surgeons. After they cut me open, put me back together, they found out I was still bleeding on the inside.
Wow. And
pretty much they pronounced me dead. And this particular surgeon, which was in his 70s, told him let him go in one more time to see if he can find that other busted blood vessel, and he cut me here versus here, and he was able to find it, and he retired a week after that. If not, I would have been gone. So that's why you can't tell me about my God and what I'm here for. Get the book, read the story. It's not about me, it's about God.
That's real, man. It's all about God, man, because like the word was saying, Him do we live, move, and have our being. And sometimes we be so busy with our day, we forget about that, man. When we get up first thing in the morning, man, the first thing, instead of grabbing that phone, we need to be getting on our knees, man. That phone can only get us so far.
Yeah.
But Jesus, man, God, He the only one that can get us through our day. He the only one that can continue to bless us to walk with this breath in our body, man. We take that thing for granted sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? Never get too busy, man, to acknowledge God in your day.
That's right.
You know, like this man sharing a little bit of his story, and I know more of it, but like, it's a miracle that he's still here, and to see him ride motorcycles and just enjoy life the way he do, man. Most people with his condition would just sit down and lay down. You know what I'm saying? But he's still active, man, and that's the God that's in it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He's still living his life to the fullest, man. So I know the interview about him, but I just want to encourage somebody out there that may be watching this, man. Live your life to the fullest, man. Keep God first. Don't let your situation or circumstances stop you from living, man. The word say He wants us to have life and life more abundantly. Life more abundantly is not just wallowing in your mess. Life more abundantly is not just sitting up there with a pity party, man. No matter what your bank account look like, no matter what your situation is, live your life to the fullest, man. Because God is still in control, man, and He'll make a way out of no way, man.
Learn your mission. That's the only thing I can encourage everybody. Learn your mission.
Yeah.
Because when you sit, like bro saying, and go into that pity party stage and sit idle, really, man, you really ain't doing nothing, and God will call you home. I ain't laying down till He lay me down.
That's real.
And I'm not getting laid down because of what the doctor say. Go get the book. Go to Amazon. Living with Marfan syndrome in the hands of God. You can replace that first part. Living with whatever you're dealing with. Living with bad credit in the hands of God. Living with back pain in the hands of God. Living with a smaller than I wanted to be bank account in the hands of God. Living with cancer in the hands of God. Living with no car in the hands of God. Whatever you want to put in that first part, do it in the hands of God, and you'll see where it takes you to.
That's real, man. And before we get out of here, man, if they want to get in contact with you for speaking engagements, man, or to get a copy of your book before Unity Day August 5th, meet us in St. Augustine. I had to plug that real quick, but how can they get in touch with you, man?
You can go to Team Bravo, that's TEAMBRAVO, Team Bravo 904. Same thing on all other platforms, Facebook, that's Instagram, Team Bravo 904. You reach me there, send me a message, I'm there. I'm a life coach as well. Sit down and it ain't necessarily got to be about bad issues. It can be good issues. You want to elevate to the next level in your finances, in your job, or just being an entrepreneur, reach out to me and I can show you some ways. And the only reason why I know those ways is in the hands of God.
That's real, man. All glory to God, man. And we out this thing, man. Episode 2. Popup Podcast, man. Go get the book, man. Living with Marfan syndrome. You know what I'm saying? By my boy Tabaski McCullen, aka Uncle T, man.
Yo.